Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to our email build sessions using HTML and CSS on day 2, which is on 11th of June 2024. So let's begin with our email build process. So before that, let me keep the things thinking. Okay, I have my browser. Let's be very clear on that. Perfect. Yes, we are good to continue. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So we are having, okay, almost everyone except Kavya here. So yesterday, as you people know, we started learning on the fundamentals of HTML and CSS. And now I would like to highlight you people with the things with respect to some fundamentals on internet, web, protocol, okay? What is front-end development, what is back-end development, what is full stack development, and other stuff, so that you people are aware of the things what you're learning, so that it helps you people in your interviews perspective also. When you look for a job description, what they are expecting, you should be aware of that one. Okay, having said that, so there are some terms which you people use it on a daily basis, like internet, web, browser, internet protocol, right? There are many terms which you people use it. So try to learn these terms. They might or they might not be asking questions directly on this one. Internet, as you people know, when you want to communicate with one computer on the other, you will be, if they are connected over a small network, it might be LAN, then it might be WAN, and many more. So basically, connection of computers, you can call it as internet. What is web? In a larger perspective, when the multiple servers are connected, then it is a web browser. Many people fail to explain this term called browser. What is a browser? Browser is an application, or you can call it as a software, to access information over the internet built on HTTP protocol. HTTP protocol. What is browser? Browser is an application, or it is a software to access information over the internet, which is built on HTTP protocol, very important, or HTTPS. Okay. What is a protocol? Protocol is a set of rules. Protocol is set of rules over the internet. I can just call it a set of rules over the internet to access information. There are many protocols: TCP, UDP, connected internet, and you have HTTP protocol built on top of it. You have FTP protocol, and you have SMTP protocol, and many more. Okay, and many more. HTTP protocol stands for hypertext markup. HTTP, hypertext file transfer protocol. SMTP, knowingly or unknowingly, if you're doing any email sends, email marketing, it falls under a protocol SMTP, which stands for simple mail transfer protocol. And all of these protocols are based on IP, that is internet protocol. Internet protocol. Okay, there are some terms you people have to learn about: TCP, transmission control protocol, user datagram protocol. If I'm wrong with the abbreviations, please do check it on, correct it. So HTTP protocol, hypertext transfer protocol. FTP stands for file transfer protocol. Knowingly or unknowingly, you people are on SMTP. Whenever you people are using browser, knowingly or unknowingly, you people have to remember that you are trying to access information which is built on top of HTTP or HTTPS. S stands for security. Why is that I'm trying to explain this? Many a times when we are learning HTML, CSS, PHP, when you are using Facebook, Twitter, and many things, that knowingly or unknowingly, you people are on top of this protocol called HTTP. There is a huge uh, list of information what you people have to learn, but just wanted to introduce on these terms. Now, let's try to understand when you people start applying for a job, and if you look for a job description or a title which says that we are looking for a full stack developer, we are looking for a full stack developer. Someone might say we are looking for a front end developer. You might hear that we are looking for someone who knows server side coding, server side coder or developer. We are looking for someone who is a backend developer. When you people listen for this, along with this, you might hear that we are looking for a person who is front end or a email web developer or a web developer. When you people are applying for these job descriptions, okay, forget about Salesforce Marketing Cloud, forget about email build and other stuff. So you should be knowing these some terms. When you apply for these things, what is that they are looking for? Okay, what is that they are looking for? Now, when it comes to web, okay, there are three major things which you people have to know. Okay, three major things which you people have to know is you people build data. Okay, you people build data using database concept. On top of this, we'll be learning SQL. SQL is a language which helps you to access database, which is majorly in the form of tables. You people might be building a front end. Here, you will be using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and libraries around this. Okay, and the libraries around this. This is for front end, and you can call this one as backend. Okay. And HTML, CSS, or JavaScript doesn't know to talk to or communicate with database. It doesn't know how to do it. Then you people need server side language. Then you people need server side language, or you have to code it. With server side language, there are a lot of languages in the market. You have Java Enterprise Edition. Okay. You have .NET technology, where you have different languages to go with. You have PHP. You have a language called Ruby, and many more. Okay. Along with this, in Salesforce Marketing Cloud, we have language like AmpScript. We have SSJS, and probably you'll be using GTL2, that is guided template language. All these are some of the example languages, or you can call it even Node.js as a server-side one, server-side JavaScript, okay, Node.js. When you people know to build all of these things, when you people know to build all of these things, then you can apply for full stack developer. We have to deep dive into those things. So when you people know to do front end, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you know how to use the libraries and other stuff, then also you know one of the server-side language like Java Enterprise Edition, PHP, or others. You also know how to play around with database using the language called SQL. If you are able to handle all these things, then you can apply for server-side or a full stack developer. When you people are being asked with front-end development, they are pretty much looking for you people to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, AngularJS, React.js, and others. So majorly, you people should know how to play around with front-end. Server-side is majorly a combination of SQL, and you people know how to play around with server-side languages, any one language or more than one. Backend developer, majorly it is this email web developer and web developer. Web developer, most of the time nowadays, we don't call for a web development position. It will be one of the others, like full stack, front end, server side. Majorly, these are the three major. And in rare cases, you might get to check with the web development or email web. Email web developer is very specific. It is only to build web front-end email content with the help of HTML, CSS. Even if you are not aware with JavaScript, that's absolutely fine, but you should be well versed with HTML and CSS. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this so that it helps you later. Good. This is about whenever you people are looking for a job description. Now, since we are specifically trying to learn the things around email web development, we'll try to go over that. Okay, with respect to email web development, you people are expected to learn and know HTML 4, HTML version 4 or 4.1 or 01. You should be well versed with Java CSS, CSS 3, version 3 specifically, and you should be aware about media query. Media query falls under CSS. You should be aware of HTML. Specifically, HTML5 is not supported for email web development. You might be wondering, is it not supporting JavaScript? No. In JavaScript, there are two which we should be aware of. One is known as client-side JavaScript and server-side JavaScript. Client-side JavaScript, which is the vanilla JS, or you can call it as a plain JS. Many people come with many names. Client-side JavaScript, vanilla JS, is also known as vanilla JS, is not supported for email web development. Client-side JavaScript is not supported for email web development. But SSJS or server-side JavaScript is supported in some of the tools. In some of them, it is also not supported. Okay, so we are trying to understand these terminologies because when people are applying for any ESP related jobs like SFMC or others, you might be questioned on these things. So it's better to know these terminologies, what we are learning, and what is that you people have to be answering. And majorly in HTML, you should be well versed with table tags. Okay, all the tags which is around table, okay, which we will be picking. And most of the time, div tag, if you are coming from a HTML background, div tag is most of the time is not supported in, or it might be Bootstrap also. So you have to go with HTML4, 4.1, CSS, CSS3, media query. You should be well versed with table tags, and div tags are not supported. Client-side JavaScript is not supported, but server-side JavaScript is supported for email web development in SFMC. Are we good? So having mentioned with all these components, so we will pick some of the pre-built code. We'll try to understand how that code works, how the things you can look into, and what are the basic components you should be placing in your HTML code. What is very important in your HTML email web development for your SFMC respective. Anyone who is well versed with HTML, so I'm not deep diving into HTML as I mentioned. This is specific to email web development in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay, try to learn these terminologies. You might or might not get questions on this one. It would be good that you people are aware of it. Okay. Now, since we now start with email web development concepts, so I would like to help you people understand HTML. So some basic tags which has to be going over and how to write CSS around that for HTML. Okay. As we people have seen, so I would just like to introduce you people with the capabilities of HTML, the capabilities of CSS. Then we'll go deep dive into it, and then we'll be moving with JavaScript. So quickly, let me log into the Marketing Cloud. While as usual, when I'm logging into Marketing Cloud, I'll be not sharing my screen. I would like to just take two people with one built-in template. We'll begin with the existing code so that it will be easy for us to learn the rest of it. So first I'm logging into the tool of Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and then I'll be sharing my screen. After sharing, I'll be picking one of the templates and I'll take that code. I'll show you how to take the code from there. It is a built-in code. And then we'll try to analyze the anatomy of it. Perfect. So have I logged in? Yes. Now, let me start sharing the screen with you. Now I've logged into Marketing Cloud. So I'll be in Email Studio Content tab. Email Studio Content tab. If people have logged in, you can do it, or you can just watch my screen quickly. It doesn't take time. I'll be just taking one example of it. So we have a couple of folders which has been built. So we will dedicate one folder for only email builds. Okay, I'll call that one as email build example. Okay, in my root folder. Even you people can create this folder. You can do it along with me. Let's take one template based email. Let's try to copy that code. If you people have logged in, you can do it along with me, and as usual, give me a thumbs up. Create one folder first called email build example. As usual, give me a thumbs up. One star. You're done. So I'll move on. So here I'll be creating an email message. I'll be creating an email message. On the right top, I'll click on create. The first option is the email message. And I'll be selecting a template one. And today we have a couple of templates like basic template, empty template, and theme template. We'll be going with theme template and we'll be picking the first one, which is the business one. This one. There are many others. Let's go with the first one without any confusion. So we'll take the one which is business one. Okay. From the template, we are going with themed one and we are trying to create an email using this theme template. And let's call it as email build example, as usual, the date stamp. First, usually go with the month. Then I'll be going with the date, and I usually follow the US format. 11/20/24. Save it. I'll click next. When you are in this screen, it's a huge email which is showing. So we have not built a single line code for this. It has already been built. We have 3 tabs here: default, plain text, and code view. And you can see a huge list of code which is existing. It's a huge list of code which is existing. I'll repeat. If you've done here, we're not doing anything else. So we are in default initially. Then you have plain text and code view. Everyone go to code view here, and you can copy it. You can just say Control A, click it, Control A, copy it, and you can paste it here. Control C, Control V. I have the code already. I'll save it as business1.html. Since it is HTML, find a huge list here. I would like to take one section at a time and explain you people on that. I know this is huge code which we are not aware at this point of time. That is the reason we are trying to learn this. If you have created it, if you have copied it, if you have pasted it, as usual, give me a right tick mark, please, so that we'll continue on that. I just want to see how many people are doing it. Kaushik is done. Thank you. Vijay is done. Darshan is done. Akash is done. Very good. You people can mute and unmute yourself if you need help. Ujjwal, if you need help, let me know.
Join through mobile.
Okay, no worries. Thank you. We can do it later. Thank you. Thank you, Shilpa. Okay, wonderful. For the people who have done it. Now, I would like to explain the different parts of it. Okay. I would like to explain the different parts of it. So just for learning purpose, I will make this view without the word wrap. Okay. This is without the word wrap now. So let us try to understand the different parts of it, and then we'll move on. So I would like to start from the first line. Okay. I would like to start from the first line, which is this one. You can see this one. This is the line which is specifying that you're trying to build an HTML version 4.01. As I was mentioning, as I was explaining, when you start building email using HTML, CSS, it has to be in this version. This line is trying to tell you that this is a HTML 4.01 version. Good. You have nothing to do. You have to just follow this exact line. Then comes the HTML tag. Then comes head tag. Okay. Head tag is still here. Let me copy the head tag separately just to explain to people. Yes, Kaushik.
What is that line www.w3 first line in the version? Yeah, after that link HTTP.
This is the one which is telling that it is HTML 4.01 version.
Okay.
So we, at this point of time, we don't know exactly what it is, but I'll be explaining it later. But for now, just concentrate on this one. That is the reason I did not program it. I am taking from the existing template from SFMC so that we learn what it is having. Then we will build it from the scratch. We should know how to build it from the scratch. But if we start doing it, it might take time. That is the reason I'll be taking this example as an example. Good. Thank you. So this entire line is required, but here this is the one which is telling you that you are trying to build an HTML with version 4.01. And then comes HTML tag, as we know, then comes the head tag, meta tag, style tag. So let me pick up separately the head tag, and I'll call it as head.html. Now, head tag has two meta tags. You can see this meta tag here, which has name, attribute, viewport value. If you people recall what we learned yesterday, we are trying to understand the tag attribute value. HTML comes with default tags attributes value. Yesterday we learned it, so I'm just trying to pick up that one. Head is the tag, meta is the tag, name is the attribute, viewport is the value, content is the tag, width device, width initial scale 1, what is mean, so we'll go over it. It's all about tag and attribute, tag attribute value. But there is one more interesting thing to know, that there is no closing tag, which I'll be explaining it. So have patience on that. Then comes style tag. There are two style tags here. Style tag open, style tag close. Then we have type, attribute, text / CSS is the value. This is one style tag. And here, what do you observe? Attribute value. This is property. This is value. What is this? Selector. Remaining things you'll learn it. So try to concentrate on one. Let us go back. Now, what is this? Selector, property, value. If you can map these basic things whenever you look into the code, then you are halfway done. And here comes your media query. Media query is a part of your styling tag. Nothing but it is CSS. You can find a huge list of that. And this is specific to, this part is specific to Outlook. This is specific to fix the Outlook, that is Microsoft Office Outlook. Okay. Many a times you'll find this code in your HTML email builder or email web developer. So now we know head tag is having meta tag, then style tag. You can write it in all one, but they have separately been written. That's absolutely fine. We can type like this. Style tag, then comes anything which starts with @media, you can call it as a media query. Nothing but it is your CSS. Now, what is media query will do? Let us understand this by using this dropdown. When you look into this, observe, I would like to highlight it. In desktop, you are seeing this mobile number here. You are able to see this mobile number here, but in mobile version, you don't see the mobile number. Observe it. Observe it. This is because about your media query. Media query is the one which is telling you to display this mobile number in desktop version and do not display in mobile version. Where it is written, Chandra, so I can explain it to you here. You can see if the max width is 480, you can see this, and this is the one which is selling for 640. Mobile hidden, you can see this mobile hidden here. Display an important container, logo, photo, navigation, fluid, and fluid container. You can see mobile global styles do not change. And here you can see if the max width is 480, what it should display. If the max width is 640, what it should display. Now, let me go into the body first. And let me scroll down to the mobile number where it is getting displayed. You can see this part which is dedicated for your mobile number. You can see this dedicated for the mobile number. So there are a lot of TRTDs here. You can see table tag, table padding, presentation. You can see that. So let me deep dive into this part here, TR. Here you can see the width, text alignment, vertical alignment. So let me take the image separately. Okay. And let me go with this span tag, break span tag. And here you can see a class being applied. Let me take that class, text, style, cell padding. There should be a class applied. I'm not an expert here, but styling block content wrapper. Let me take this class name. We have container, footer, mobile hidden, logo, image, img tag. And here we have container, mobile hidden, logo, photo, navigation here, right? So when it comes to this particular mobile number here, so you can see there are some font sizes, font family, and font classes. So first we'll try to learn it. Vertical alignment, font size, font family. Where is this class applied? Since it is a span tag, I expect a span tag also here. There should be a span tag which is taking care of it. That is the one which is hiding it. But I'll explain you. But remember that this is getting hidden because of this media query. Just remember that what should be displayed in the screen size 480, what should be displayed in the screen size of 640 is decided by media query. That is the one which is causing this change when you see into this line. Navigation 1, 2, 3, you can see it here. Navigation 1, 2, 3, 4 is being displayed here. There is no mobile number displayed in mobile version. What is causing this? Media query. Just remember that part. This is the reason why we need to write media query. What is next? It is the body part. This is the body part where it starts here, and you will find only one body part getting closed here. Let me copy this, save it as body.html. Everything is HTML what I'm typing. Now, as we know how to see this in our browser, let me go ahead and Control O, email build. Let me open only the body part. When I open the body part, you can see this body part, correct? Body.html. This one. And if you want to learn more, you have to go with Control Shift I. Let me bring it to part. Okay. And let me try to check it in the different version. Can you see this dimension? How did I reach here? Control Shift I, elements, you can go with this. And here you can see different sizes. If I open up this one and close this one. When I open up this or close this, you don't see many things happening here. Number is not, this is not being hidden, correct? So let me open up. One more file which is business.html. Control Shift I, shortcut, then the mobile version. Let me tilt it. Now what do you observe? You don't see the mobile number and it is expecting 640, right? 640. Let's see whether we are able to see that. If I increase the size, you can see the mobile number here. And you can see when the size is getting reduced, automatically the mobile number gets hidden. Okay, can you see that? A small change here, keep an eye here. That is the one which is showing and hiding the mobile number. The screen size is the one which is playing around to show and hide your mobile number. That is because of what? It is because of media query, which is written in head tag, this one. Are we good? Anyone has any question till here? This is all built-in code. I'm just picking it up just to save some time. Now it's time to start learning in detail about different tags, and it's all about exploring the tags, exploring the properties, exploring how to build all these things. So I would like to give a pause here, and I would like to keep this forum open to have your questions. Thank you. There will be a second video which we are dedicating for HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Thank you.